right, guys, I'm going to show you my favorite tool, and I think this is a lot of people's favorite tool, but it is tried and true. You're going to use it for so many things, and I'll give you a tip on what I use it for most. So, background remover. I am going to just play with this photo. This is Winnie the Pooh. He is a crochet file that I have on Auntie Tay that was done by one of my amazing designers, Blue Sparrow Handmade, and we're going to delete its background. So it's the super simplest tool to use because it does all the work for you, but it is a Canva Pro tool. You'll see anytime this crown right here is next to a tool or next to an image, that means you need Canva Pro to use it. But this tool alone is worth every penny. So we're just going to click it. Background remover. And hopefully, now this one worked pretty good, but it actually worked perfect for my tutorial because you can see that there's something right here that we don't really want. Most of the time, this tool is going to work like magic, but if it doesn't, what we want to do is we want to go in and clean it up. So we're going to click the background remover and it will open up another tool. So I'm so glad this didn't work perfectly, so I can actually show you that this tool is not always the most perfect. So if it accidentally deleted too much, we can click right here and this will show you the rest. So say I wanted, you know, the chair, or maybe he had a little hair right here that it accidentally cut off, I could restore that. And you can change your brush size so that it's a little bit more detailed, and you can zoom in. What I'm doing is I'm using 2 fingers and scrolling, but down here is where you can zoom in. So see how I restored his little hair? Now, if I didn't like it, I can go back into the background remover by clicking it again, and I'm going to go to erase, and let's just pretend like I never did that, okay? But I do really want to get rid of all of this. So I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to just delete, and obviously I need to make my brush a lot smaller to get in here. And this is rare though. Let me show you my ideal photos that work best for background remover and where we're going to use this. So I love him. He looks great. There's so many cool things you can do with the background remover after it's done. Let me just show you, like Mickey will probably work perfect because he's on a pretty basic background, but I have done this with really intense backgrounds too. Let me show you with Cinderella because she has a lot of stuff behind her. We're just going to see how she works out. Yeah, she worked out perfect. Do you see how awesome this is? But do you see how awesome it is when they're all together? So let me just show you a couple tips and tricks. Like this picture was so hard to get right because I was literally in the forest. But like here's Ivy, and she's on a white background. So I'm gonna delete her background. I'll show you what she looks like, and then she's gonna be a great example of something. And then we'll use me for Craft Icon. We'll erase the background. And let me just show you what that looks like. Okay, so once we have this, what you can see is that, see how her elbow is cut off? This is great for a corner image. I love putting any image where things are cut off down in the corners, but what we really love, see how his tail's cut off? He can go on the edge of my design and he'll be great. Whereas, you know, I'm cut off on the bottom, so I would go on the bottom right here. I love, love, love making collages, cover photos. You guys can watch. I can even put a new background on here. So I'm just going to go in and find like a watercolor design. I can do photos and click this. I'm just going to, for examples, and I'm going to set this image as the background. And you see how cool these background removed images look? So it just makes me so happy when I can do this. So I hope you enjoy background remover. If you guys need Canva Pro, there's links in the description. But I am coming at you every Monday with new videos. So see you guys next Monday. If not, I'll see you on my course because I got so many videos in there. Love you guys. Bye.